Marvel's Spider-Man 2 dropped on October 20th of 2023, and along with the game, dropped a couple collaborations between Insomniac Games and some other brands for some awesome merch. Now, if you love the game as much as I did, I've got some stuff to show you that you need to check out because they were an absolute must-have. Webheads, Friendly Neighborhood Spoon here, and today we are going to look at the Adidas 4D Mid Evolved in the Miles Morales colorway. But before that, I've got a bunch of tees from Bait that I wanted to show you, and also, lastly but not least, a Team Liquid desk mat that they just dropped recently that I just needed to have for my setup. First up, we are going to check out the collab with Bait. I picked up some tees from their Spider-Man 2 collection, and I am so stoked about them. Bait is one of my favorite streetwear brands that always has some super dope, fully licensed collaborations with brands that I love. So when I saw that they were gonna drop a Spider-Man 2 collection, I had to jump in. The quality of the tee is really nice. They weigh a little bit more than your regular cotton tee. The prints of the graphics are nice and light as well. They're not that caked up ink that you usually get sometimes, that you could just feel another layer on you as you're wearing it throughout the day. These graphics I can barely feel at all. I ended up picking up 4 tees, this Venom one being one of them. Most of their collection comprised with a small graphic or logo in the front with a larger one in the back. I am currently 265 pounds and I rock a XXL t-shirt. My only gripe with this, although I like the way this fits right now, I would have preferred it to be a little bit oversized. I'm in this current stage where I like my t-shirts and tops a little bit baggier than usual, but this fits and looks really good on me right now, I think. The next piece I picked up was the Peter Parker Spider-Man t-shirt on a black tee. I've got way too many black graphic t-shirts in my closet. I'm trying to stay away from the black because there's way too many, but for some reason, I'm pretty sure it has to do with black just being a great canvas for fully colored artwork for a t-shirt, but I need companies to start branching out. Different colors, please, like beige, khaki, neutral, like a dark green, that would be sick. But with this Spidey tee, we have his basic Spider-Man logo up in the front, and on the back, Peter Parker in the advanced suit with the symbiote coming out of his arm. I believe this is one of the promo shots where the symbiote is sort of already taken over his body in a way, and he's shooting out symbiote webbing through his left hand. Thwipping. Next up is the Miles Morales tee. This t-shirt is so freaking sick. I love that Peter and Venom had the white icons on the front of the chest, but Miles, just to be slightly more different and more Miles, he has the red icon on him. I feel like it was only right that Bait decided to do that. And then, of course, on the back, we got our boy Miles with a Venom strike winding up and a bit of thwippy thwip action coming out of his right hand. Sick pose, sick artwork, and again, I'm loving the quality and the weight of these t-shirts. These feel really good in hand and on body. Last but not least, I picked up this white Spider-Man Peter Parker t-shirt. This one is sick because it's not using promotional graphics that are straight from the game. This one is from an actual comic book artist, I believe, and it's kind of dope. It says Bait here in like a wild style graffiti art. And then on the back to round out the design, a dope shot with Spider-Man and a little Mary Jane. Keeping an eye out for him up on the roof. Again, super dope, super sick. It has the same weight and same quality as the black t-shirts as well. Now, it's time for the kicks. Adidas actually dropped a 4D low pair to coincide with the release of the game in a Spider-Man Peter Parker colorway. So it was like a red and blue, and it had the symbiote coming up from the outsole. That pair I did not feel at all. As soon as I saw the first image, I was a little bit hyped just to be like, oh, sick, Spider-Man 2, Adidas, new shoes, I'm so down. And then I saw pictures of it, and then I saw them on foot, and usually on foot shots sell me more on a pair of shoes. It didn't do it for me on these ones. However, when I saw these on screen, you already know I had to have them. These are wild. These are absolutely wild. They came with a little cool Spider-Man 2 keychain. These were limited to just over 10,000 pairs. I don't know if there's a significance to the number, if someone can let me know. There's a total of 10,035. Why they went up another 35 instead of just cutting it off at 10,000, Who knows? Maybe 35 pairs came out to friends and family or like specific staff and developers of the game, but I have number 1305, and that's pretty dope because there's 5 letters in my name and my favorite number is 13. Kind of worked out. I'm just saying, the universe was looking out for me when this dropped. So when these were announced, I was super nervous because I knew that they were going to be a very limited amount and I wasn't sure how I was going to get them. And then they announced that they were only going to drop on the Adidas.com website and you had to be some sort of member of Adidas. But I downloaded the Adidas app, I logged in, I became a member for free, and I somehow lucked out and got to order them, and they are obviously in my hands now. So I'm super stoked about that. The details of this shoe are really nice. Apparently the upper is consisting of at least 50% recycled material, which I think is really awesome out of Adidas. The color combination is super sick. I love that it is a straight up one-to-one replica of what you see in the video game, and if you don't know what that moment looks like, I will show you right now. Holy crap, holy crap.
That suit's not an alien, is it?
It's time for a Miles Morales original, you know? One of one.
Looks good.
I don't understand the hate, but I really dig it. I really like the style. The suit reminds me of like an 80s tracksuit that a b-boy would have. So it's sick. It fits Miles. I love it. Sidebar, link in the description to my gaming channel to watch me play Spider-Man 2 fully. This is my first pair of Adidas featuring the 4D midsole and outsole. According to Adidas, it's printed with light and oxygen, a technology that was created by a company called Carbon, and they specialize in 3D printing. If I'm being completely honest with you, I probably would not have picked up this shoe had it not shown up on screen. It's not really a typical shoe that I would pick up, but the game just means so much to me, being someone who loves Spider-Man, both Miles Morales and Peter Parker so much. I absolutely had to have these.
I want those shoes he's wearing. Adidas didn't drop those.
Yes, they did drop the Peter Parker ones. Do I need them? Absolutely not, because I would never wear them. These ones, I can see myself wearing these, especially in the summer. I love this turquoise colorway. It goes so well with the red and the black stripes. And on the turquoise tongue, in the backside that's hidden, they have the spider with the number 42 on it, the one that bit Miles Morales. And on the insoles, they're really cool. They're branded with PlayStation logo, Insomniac logo, the Marvel logo, and Miles Morales' spider. The white on white webbing that's embroidered onto the upper is very nice, and a little subtle hit of the Spider-Man branding. It's not a blatant, these are Spider-Man. I think that's one of my biggest gripes with some shoes. They have to tell you the story of whatever character or person that it represents. Some companies and some designers do it in such a way where it's like, this is a Spider-Man shoe. But thankfully with this one, it's not too out there, despite the colors being super out there. And then obviously my favorite hit as well, although they weren't really needed. I don't mind it as much as there's more red than there are Venom Blast lightning elements, so I'm not too mad about it. I could do without it, but I'm digging these. These are really sick. Okay, so last but not least, I picked up this Team Liquid desk mat from their Spider-Man 2 collection. They had some really dope apparel too, but I decided to pass as I've already spent enough money on apparel. But this desk mat was more affordable and it sets off my setup, and I had to have it because it's really sick and it has one of my favorite promotional pieces from the game. So opening it up here, very sick, very sweet. We got Peter Parker and Miles Morales taking on Venom above the streets of NYC. The biggest reason I wanted to have this is because some desk mats have the main design and graphic directly in the center of the desk mat, but I loved this one because the boys are over to the far right, which allows my keyboard and other things to just sit and exist in the middle of the desk mat without having to cover too much of the actual artwork. This was really sick. I needed to have it. So if you've been paying attention to the background, this is not the last thing that I picked up from the Spider-Man 2 collaboration / merch drops that happened around the game. There is this figure as well that I picked up, and maybe possibly another one coming really soon that I need to check out and unbox. But This one will have to be saved for another video. This is Hot Toys' Miles Morales 1/6 scale figure of the upgraded suit from the game. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Stay tuned because I will be posting this next week. Did you pick up any Spider-Man 2 merch drops? And let me know what you thought of the game in the comments below as well. And if you enjoyed the video, please do the thing and hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you again so much for watching. I have been Spoon. I love you, stay spicy, and I'll see you real soon.